Episode 10 of Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions begins with Ron airing out the floor of indolence. Ishiki thinks Ron is changed after the observatory incident. The boat carrying Jumanji and other dead bodies sank and everyone aboard is missing since. Ron believes it is not an accident but a well-thought plan by the same people who put the red mark on his neck 5 years ago. He presents a package to Ishiki to give to Amamiya. The package is from the Nanden Island. Ishiki gives the souvenir to Amamiya, but she ignores it and assigns Ishiki to a case instead. He meets Monkey Chikori, a reporter from Lime Weekly, who is going to shadow him for one day. He will be featured in the People to Watch column. She admires him for solving the cases that he did so far. She was kidnapped as a child and a police detective had saved her, and since then she has been a fan of police detectives and compares Ishiki to a god. In his mind, Ishiki is in a dilemma because Ron solved those cases and not him. But he does not reveal that. He says that he is not assigned any case at the moment and Monkey assumes that some big case must be coming up for him. The two head to a cafe. Monkey has her recorder on and asks if he finds the time to do the paperwork on time. In his mind, Ishiki thinks that that is what he does most of the time. But to her, he simply agrees to her statement and says that he would be working on some paperwork next. He invites her for some tea to conduct the interview. When they go order, the barista is none other than Ron. He cites unavailability of their orders and introduces himself as Chisaku Kamokyu. Ishiki asks to talk to Ron in private. Monkey admires Ishiki's calm and composed approach. When Ishiki asks Ron what he is doing there, Ron says he is there to teach the owner how to make black sugar syrup latte. Ishiki says that Ron has plenty of free time and Ron sternly says it is only because Ishiki is not taking him to work. He asks if Ishiki is on a date with reporter Monkey. Ron explains how he found out that she is a reporter. Just then 3 more customers enter and order lattes. Ron serves all 5 orders. He draws platypuses on the lattes and the girls, the 3 customers, think that it is a duck. He is stunned and just then Monkey clicks a picture of Ishiki and a stunned Ron citing Ishiki is giving her a valuable experience for the piece. Ron serves Monkey and Ishiki the large cup of black sugar syrup latte on the house. He does so because Monkey is a crime reporter and he believes could provide them with reliable clues and resources. He approaches Monkey with some more bribe, but she refutes his offer and asks him to stop troubling Ishiki. One of the 3 customers suddenly drops dead. Ron deduces that poison is involved. The police arrive on the scene and inform that a cyanide capsule was found in the cup. Ron goes back to his way of talking to the dead body. But Monkey reprimands him to stop interfering in Ishiki's investigation. Ron also mentions that he and the other 2 girls are the suspects. Monkey confidently declares that Ishiki will solve the case and promptly gets ready to document his process. Ron interrupts Monkey and tells her to contact Ishiki the next time she has a big case to cover. Ishiki begins his work by questioning each of the 3 suspects. Ron just reiterates his grudge against the platypus being called a duck. Hayami says that Julie was clicking a selfie when Hayami took the lattes over to their table. She received a phone call from her manager at her part-time job. Julie took the cup first and died. Ishiki dismisses the fact that it could be Kamokyu because she couldn't have known which cup would be chosen by whom. But Kamokyu says that Julie took the cup on the other side of the tray. Ishiki lets the suspects go and proceeds to delve into the case. Ron beckons Ishiki by offering his phone. He writes a note there that Julie's social media and Monkey's photos could hold some evidence. Ishiki takes a look at those but is utterly clueless. Monkey is surprised to find Ishiki so clueless and lost. Ron offers him a huge bath towel with Cafe's logo on it and says it would help them stand out on the social media. Ishiki says that won't help and Ron agrees. He says that one chooses a wrong way to stand out, they choose a wrong way in life. His look tells Ishiki that he has solved the mystery. He asks Ishiki to keep an eye on the cafe and heads out. Ishiki follows Ron and asks Monkey to hide a blade in the kitchen for him. Ishiki suspects there could be a second murder, alluding indirectly to Ron's murderous hypnosis. Shortly after, he gathers everyone around and proceeds to explain the case. Julie was murdered on purpose. The culprit knew which cup she would pick. Her social media shows her in the middle of every photo, proving that she liked to draw attention to herself. Hence, she would choose the latte which stood out. Despite initially the latte art being the same on all three cups, the culprit modified one of the designs slightly. He announces that Hayami is the culprit. Hayami cries out in frustration. She did not like Julie's habit of staying in focus all the time. She mentions that Julie could not bear to see anyone else getting attention. Julie stole Hayami's boyfriend as well. Ron's gaze suddenly goes murderous. He commands Hayami to bash her head. Ishiki stops Hayami just in time and Ron comes to his senses. Monkey smirks a little. Ishiki apologizes to Monkey for breaking her recorder. She says she doesn't mind as she did not lose any material. Her admiration for Ishiki grew after she saw him rack his brain to solve the case. Ron offers them lattes, and when the three align, it reads a message from Ron to Ishiki congratulating him on making Monkey's acquaintance. He proceeds to offer more food and bribe to Monkey. The episode concludes with Ron and Ishiki bickering again. The episode review. Ron and Ishiki have quite the luck to always find themselves near trouble. After a buzzing revelation last week, this episode was rather tamer and milder in comparison. Ron's childish behavior and Ishiki's panic-stricken behavior at Ron's antics is always a delight to see. Like Spitz helped the duo once, perhaps Monkey will help them in the forthcoming episodes? What are your thoughts on episode 10 of Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions? Let us know in the comments below.